Hi everyone, Lolly here. I'm going to do a flip through of a little book I've been working on for the last few days. I normally do a vintage kind of look, and I wanted to try my hand at grunge, or a little grungier than the vintage I normally do. And it is grungier than what I normally do. I'm not sure if it's what everyone else considers grunge, but we're going to flip through. So I put the little handle on here so the tie just wraps around, and it has the eyelet on the back to hold that there. It's very chunky. It doesn't really close. It honestly just does this. So, and I have a new setup, and I feel like I'm really close. So, but that's as far out as I can go. So, if it doesn't look good in the end, I will do a different video. And this I hung here, just some little pearls I have on the side here, and has the sewn in signatures. There's two. It actually fit with just one, but because I created both of them, I put them in there, and you'll definitely have to keep it tied to keep it closed. So here we go. So this is corrugated cardboard. There's some cloth, different types of cloth underneath here. This I just made out of the same seam binding, just wrapped it up, kind of made it look like a flower and flattened it out there. And this was a little tag I was going to put inside, and then I liked it so much I put it on the front. And then here's your little handle. The papers reminded me of old wallpaper that you see in an old house here in San Antonio. We have a whole downtown area that has beautiful old houses, and I've been in some of them, and these just remind me of the wallpaper. So the purples and the oranges and the flowers, things like that from long ago. So the first little page has hello stamped on it. Just a pocket with the lace, little tag here. And like I said, I just attempted to do a little grungy, so there's just bits and pieces of paper, material, lace, some stamping, just all out of the same bits here and there. And kind of reminds me when we first started doing actual junk journals, before everything got so pretty and put together. You would just use whatever, right? So, but for me, that's what these look like, was the old wallpaper, and I liked all the flowers and the different patterns that reminded me of that. So I just kind of went with it and did my best to do as grungy as I could think of. So I watched some videos, and I thought, well, I can't do quite that grungy just yet. Doesn't seem to be in my forte, but I tried here, and I think it turned out really cute. So there's a lot of blank pages to write on. What I'm going to do is include the little pack with it that has the material or the paper pieces left over, so that you can make and do what you'd like with those bits and pieces as well. So there's a little pocket here. It really is just so full, there wasn't much room. Oops, sorry, I forgot to put a whole lot. There's a belly band here, and a little tuck spot here, and here. If I find something, I'll tie some little charms on there, but if not, that's where you could tie a little keepsake or something that you love there to have it. These two are both little pockets. This is little pieces of material that, if you saw my other video that says Eureka, what a happy accident, it was the rug that I washed, and bits and pieces had come off of it, and not a used rug. And so I have tons and tons of what looks kind of like sari ribbon or silk, and so some of that is in here as well. I just tried to add some stamping just so there's something on most pages. Stamping is a good way to just add a little character to a page. The papers have been coffee dyed or inked. And there's just like a receipt book. These are all scrapbook papers that I bought actually at the thrift store for like 99 cents. They had a little 12 by 12 pack there, and I just tea dyed it. And again, that's what it reminded me of, was just the old-fashioned like wallpapers or tapestry wallpaper they used to have. So And there's just some more stamping, a little tab. It's hard to keep it open. Same colors. This was a like bridal flower, and I tea-dyed it as well. It was a bright white, and I couldn't find anything to use it on because I don't really do bright white things. And so I tea-dyed the leaves, and there's another one somewhere in the book, I think. But I like it much better now that it's been tea-dyed, so that's what that is. There's just a little tag here and a little tiny tag stuck inside that one. In this, I embossed this piece of cardboard. It has little birds. And I just tucked it in here so that you could do what you want with it. If you are the one who takes this home, then you can do what you'd like with that. And again, just some blank papers. Here's another one of those leaves, and here's another tag. I'll put those in the pockets here in just a bit. So there's two of those, and they were just made out of bits of the paper and just kind of inked up the birds. They were stickers, and just inked them up so they weren't so bright pink. And here's a little belly band here. And just a decoration. I let the lace stick out where I could so that there were things hanging out the sides or the tops. I think that we all like that kind of look. This was the end of the scrapbook paper, and if you don't like that there, you could just cut that off, but I liked it sticking out there. Just a little stamping again. So this will be in the Etsy shop. I'll try to put it up later tonight or tomorrow, but you'll find it at scrappylollypapercompany.com. Here's another little tag. I didn't put too much on there because I thought you wanted to put a picture or something on there, you could. And this was just the extra little material that you could also put pictures or something inside of there. And again, the tea-dyed paper, bits and pieces of the scrapbook paper. And again, I'm going to put the bits and pieces of the scrapbook paper in there and send a little kit with you so that you could add to the book and have the same matching paper as well, and some of the lace. So I copy dyed, actually I use instant tea. I don't use the copy, I use the instant tea when I dye my papers. And here's a little pocket here, little butterfly stamped on it. Here's a little pocket here, a little hello stamped on it. More of the paper. Some more stamping. And this is just a tuck spot here at the end, so you can just slide something in there really quick if you needed to. And here we are at the end with one little pocket here at the end. It's a small book. I think it's barely 4 by 6. Let me get a ruler. Hold on. Okay, yes. All I could find was a giant yardstick. So it is 4.5 and 6 tall. So it's not huge this way, but it has huge personality and looks like a lot of fun. So again, you'll find it at scrappylollypapercompany.com, and that's it. Just a bunch of grungy kind of papers put together. I think it's a lot of fun. Has some cute stuff in there, and the little tie here. Let's see. Just wrap it around there and then tuck this in here or inside the handle. I don't want to take time to do all of that. So there you go. There's my little grungy girl. I'm not sure what I'm going to name her, but before I put her on Etsy, I will think of a name for her. But there it is. A whole lot of pages. I didn't even count them, but if you don't tie it, it's literally not going to close. So hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for sharing your time with me. And if you liked the video, if you could give it a thumbs up, and if you'd like to come along with me again, subscribe and see what we're going to get into next. Have a nice evening. Thanks for watching.